Hey, it's Joey, and there is a ridiculous amount of light. That might be a little bit better, but whatever. My face is bright white, but here's my dreads. It's 5 months. Um, Lately I've been not doing anything to them, like I used to, anyways. If I really decide to work on them, they'll look like amazing and perfect. But right now, this is how they look. Here. Um, I'll go over some of the dreads that stand out. Well, this is the middle one that's always in the middle. Right now, you can see that there's always loose hairs and stuff, but like, if I just do some palm rolling, it's pretty much gone, and that's my fix, but it'll come back out in 1 or 2 days. So I'm pretty much just letting it, like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Since I've gotten dreads, I've a couple, like maybe 5 people I know have gotten dreads. Here's my biggest one, by the way. It was 2 dreads originally, and then they just started eating each other. Now it's this big, giant thing. But anyways, so 5 people have gotten dreads since I got dreads around that I know, which is kind of cool because I'm not the only one anymore. But it's also like, okay, everyone's doing it now, whatever. Mine are the oldest, so yeah. Here's a skinny one, and I had one that was like really. Here's a loopy one. I'm trying to get like contrast, but my room is really dark besides this one white spot. It has a loop in it. One of these ones is a good one. Not this one. It had like the tip started to get blunted. I tried blunting all my tips at one point. I did a pretty good job, but they just kind of started to come out, so I kind of like not really trying to do that right now. I'll do it maybe, or I'll try it again. Yeah, here's the one that had the blunted tip that stayed in for like the longest. But a lot of my dreads are really, really tight and hard at the bottoms, like to right about here. So about halfway through my dread, it's really hard and won't come out, like I know it won't. And then the rest kind of is still bushy. So that's, I guess, a good way to tell where my dreads are. They're about halfway permanent. Like I could probably get some of the dreads out at the tips. But like here you can see some of them, like I just need to rip them apart from each other, and then they won't do that. But some of them are starting to eat each other. But I don't really care too much. Uh, oh yeah, I left a section of my hair, like when I first started, it just became a knot in the back of my head. I'm like, oh, why don't I just never palm roll this section of hair ever and see what happens? And it's this piece in the back. Hey, hold on. It's that one dread in the back. And yeah, that one's completely natural. Once it started to get its knot, I just left it there just to see what would happen, and I guess that's what happened. So my hair has been naturally dreading a lot, but then I also just try to fix whatever I can up. Just because I'm trying to go for like a mixture between like real natural dreads and then like maintain ones. Just like to get them so they're like not perfect, but they're just really solid, which is hard to get, I guess. And I'm very pale in this but okay. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. 5 months. Uh, it's pretty cool because a lot of people like it. I mean, I have a girlfriend, which is impossible with dreads, you would think, which I thought, but it's been cool. Like when I started my dreads when we like started talking, so she understands how annoying they get sometimes. But on good days, they're pretty nice. Normally, good days are the days that the night before I was bored and just decided to palm roll and maintain my whole head. And those are the good days, the days after I get bored and just play with my hair all night, which is sometimes really annoying to do. But yeah, I have a lot of loose hair, just like it just pops out out of nowhere, and then I'll crochet them, and like this is all loose hair. I had it on my last video, and I ended up tucking it into a dread, like crocheting it, but it just recently came out, and it's been like it's so annoying when it tickles your like face. But it's whatever. My dreads are starting to like I can see it in this video, like they're brown, like really brown, and then they're like dark blackish, which I like that kind of the two-tone color. Hopefully in the summer when I go to the beach in the sun a lot, it'll start turning like really like lighter, like almost blonde. That'd be cool. My eyebrow looks funny. It's like okay, that's not important with dreads. So yeah. What was I thinking? Okay, I guess that's it. 6 months is the month that everyone says they really feel like the dreads are turning out good, and they're at the like the turning point of your dreads where it's not like such a maintenance thing. Like 6 to 8 months is the thing. So I'm thinking if I take really good care of them this month, then I'll have them set, and then I won't have to deal with them too hard or too much. I mean, the next, well, I guess for the rest of the time I have dreads. Like once a week maybe is just maintenance. Right now that's kind of what I'm doing, but I should probably just maintain them really good for the whole month. So then my 6 month is actually where they're supposed to be, or where they are mostly. Like most people say, that's where they get good. But yeah, occasionally I get the "why do you have dreads when you're white" thing. It's like you're hilarious because your hair naturally locks up no matter what race you are, so it's kind of stupid. But I have been meeting more people. The people I know who have dreads either palm rolled and backcombed them themselves, or have just let their hair do it naturally, like complete neglect. And then two of them got it salon style, like salon done, and the kids who got it salon done, it just turned out really bad. One kid has the greasiest little worm sticking out of his head. Like my hair, some people might call it greasy, but it's like not like all like palm roll and stuff, and there's nothing on my hands because it has to be dry and like or not dry, but just clean to lock. It can't be greasy and slimy to lock. But yeah, so that's enough out of talking about that though. Um, I like to put my hair up sometimes, like it's called like a dragon tail when it's dreads, not a ponytail. And the way to do that, I found out a trick for if you have hair that's like I don't know loose hair and it grabs on, is you start with the middle of your head, and then you grab everything and bring it there. That way you get all the dreads, and they're straight and they're not folding over each other. Because that happens to me a lot, where the dreads will fold over each other, and then they won't like stay in the thing like the rubber band, and it looks and they start to fall out and stuff, and it's annoying. But I do this to go to sleep every single night. I put my hair up, And when I go to sleep, I'll put it up vertically, like so it's sticking out on the top of my head like a plant. But if I'm like out in public or something and I have my hair up, I have it more leaning back like regularly. But I'll put it up like this to go to bed. That way, I'll be sleeping and the back of my head will be touching here. And I won't have to worry about my hair flying around and stuff in my sleep. So pretty much have this straight up hairdo of dreads. But yeah, this is a 10-minute video, so see ya.